So, why we are here in St. Theodosius? Take note, the same with Saint Saba or Mar Saba, St. Theodosius was also originated from Cappadocia, Turkey. At the age of 27, he came here in the Holy Land, of course, to explore. And after exploring the Holy Land, so he encountered and met a Habibi. He met some monks also or some personalities and he was being amazed. That's why when the time called Saint Theodosius, of course, that's why he decided to of the view of Judean hills or the body count, okay? Inside this monastery, we have the metopa. Metopa is a Greek word of caves or cluster. Okay, yes. And in that cave inside this monastery, which is they have the church, they have the chapels and schools inside. This is the area of monastery is very large. And inside that caves or inside this monastery, the caves, okay, take note, this is the highlights. That caves were in the three wise men stayed before they went back. It was already prophesied that the baby or the savior were going to be born here in the renowned city of David or here in Bethlehem. So from Babylon or Babylon right was Iraq, okay, in the modern era. So here comes the three wise men. They are not king, they are wise men. They're matana or meron po silang dalang regalo, okay? Or their gifts, they have gifts. Why? So from there they traveled 5 to 6 years and they went from Jerusalem, stopping there. So they asked where we could find exactly the locations of the birthplace of the Savior that was born here in the Holy Land or here in Israel. So take note, the guidance, the tour guide, okay, yung pinaka-tour guide or the guide or the main tour guide of the three wise men is no other than we have the star. Ako po. Ayun. We have the star, oh, yung tinatawag nating divine Shekinah, okay, the star. So from Jerusalem, okay, take note. Nako, may mata na to. After they came from Jerusalem, so they asked where they could find the Savior that was born. So here comes Herod the Great. He heard the good news that the baby was already born, and when he heard that the wise men were going to visit the Savior or the baby that was born, so he told them, oh, ask the wise men to come in. If you're going to find the Savior or the baby, you have to tell me. You have to inform me. Why? So take note, the purpose of the three wise men is to bring their gifts to the baby or to the Savior that was born in the big city of David and here in Bethlehem and to worship the Savior. But what happened? So they have already the tour guide, which is the star. So they continue journeying, and of course, here asked the wise men, of course, you have to tell or inform me. Okay, so they journeyed, they traveled here, and when they found the baby, were in the house, that was mentioned in Matthew chapter 2. Take note, it is the chapel of Milk Grotto or the Milk Grotto. In the house, hindi na po sa manger. Why? Because it is almost 5 to 6 months already had passed, and the baby is not. The baby is not allowed to stay for the manger or the animals.
For a long time.
Right? So that's why you have to correct the wise man has already found the Savior in the house. So it was in Milk Grotto. So we're going to have that later if we have extra time. And so they went, they offered their gifts, and they worshiped the baby Jesus, traveling 5 to 6 months. After that, here comes the twist. So they already decided, or the wise men already decided to went back to Babylon or to the east. Why? Because they've done already their part, their main purpose. But the angel of the Lord showed to the dream of the wise men. Okay.
Ang ganda ng video, kahit yung itsura niya.
Do not go to Herod. You have to go to other way. Which is the other way? This is the other way. So the other way, so it is. Okay, and take note. They stayed, or the first night with the wise men, they stayed inside this cave or metopa, inside this monastery. That's why, ano?
That's why
They stayed their first night after, of course, journeying, going back to Babylon. So they went to other. Why? Because the real purpose and main purpose of King Herod is not to maybe was born here in the city of Bethlehem. So he has a lot of things in mind. So things a lot of negative. Kasi has a lot of negative. What is that? Maybe I have already the rival when it comes to powers. Why? Because it was mentioned in Matthew chapter 2 that the Savior will become a governor or ruler, a great leader. So for him, nung narinig ni King Herod yun, nagselos siya. Tayo, ay, may karibal na ako. Parang ikaw na yung ano mo. Ano mo yung, may nakita yung jowa mo. Ano ka, instinct pa. May magandang isang Pinay. Ito si King Herod ganun. He felt the same. So have a rival. That's why, after the Savior was born, when the three wise men didn't return to King Herod, he gave a decree to kill all the babies 2 years old. Yes. Kaya, kung gusto niyo po na hindi niyo makasalubong yung mga atraso yung mga kaibigan niyo, may utang kayo. Other way. So this is the other way. So they came inside, which is the first night of their journey going back. So they stayed here. The wise men stayed here in a cave or inside this monastery. That's why we are here. We have to uncover the truth behind this monastery. It's not only a Greek church or Greek Orthodox church, of course, and monastery, but this is the highest church. Now, you can see, so we're done almost, okay? So matanda na yun dyan. So you see the view, the Judean hills, of course. We are here, we'll be going here. It's Bethlehem. Okay, so we are 8
Magkakatabi lang eh.
from the center. And from here, you have Jerusalem.
Ito pala yung natatanaw sa Bethlehem, itong erang ito.
It's
Paikot-ikot lang.
Jericho and Dead Sea on the lowest place and the
Wala na,
oldest place.
hindi na ma-optimize ang
Hindi
cellphone.
na natin patagalin na. We're almost done. So that is the house here. So inside this monastery, the cave we're in, the three wise men stayed the first day of their journey going back home. Kaya ngayon, mag-picture na. You can take pictures. Let's go there. You can take pictures back on the monastery. And the view itself, if you want only yourself, no view, no problem. Ay, mga most yan.
Video ko lang tong isang erang ito.
Picture na natin kayo.
Mag-group picture tayo dapat, no? Ay, ang ganda dun, no?
Picture! Oh, punta tayo sa video. Dito, background yung ano monastery.
Trill, dali ka, Trill.
Oh,
Picture tayo dito.
parang punta tayo sa video.
Ang ganda dun sa may batuhan. Dun, oh.
20 minutes.
May cross din pala ito, eh. Saint at
Dito tayo.
Theodusius Monastery.
Oh, dali na, picture natin Tita Rose. Ganda ng view. Tsaka yung ano, monastery background. Ayan o! Ayan, sarado po yung bansa. Ayun, dito.
Last na dyan sa puno. Dito tayo. Trill, dito tayo. Dito talaga yung maganda. Ang ganda ng damo.
Ganyan. Lapit. Saan? Ito. Sunod kayo
Ito, nagpipicture sila dito ako.
Bag S shape yung bag. Bag.
Ay, napumara.